Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Laughing Man and welcome back to Let's Discover Gamepass. Today, we are playing Against the Storm, a unique city builder which incorporates roguelike elements. It's actually quite a lot of fun. I have played a few hours of this already, so let's crack on.
The world is plagued by the Blight Storm, a vile cycle of destruction ravaging everything in its path. The only safe haven is the smoldering city where the mysterious scorched queen reigns. You are one of her viceroys, a pioneer sent into the wilds, tasked with establishing new settlements and acquiring valuable resources for the crown. Your goal is to help rebuild the smoldering city and secure the future of the Queen's subjects.
Okay, here we go. The neglect in your village will increase the Queen's impatience and bring her wrath upon you. Fulfilling your duties will increase the town's reputation, unlock new buildings, and eventually bring you victory. Now choose a new blueprint. Select the crown icon below. Each expedition starts with only a few essential blueprints. More will be given to you as you gain reputation points. Now pick the woodcutter's camp. Okay. Press spacebar to resume. Build the woodcutter's camp and explore the forest. You have to keep the fire going at all times. Okay, see what you just saw there was actually part of the roguelike elements. You'll gain access to blueprints as you progress. The blueprints you'll end up with are different for every town you build. We're going to build a path. I always like to build a path around this. Here are your orders. So this wants us to build 2 woodcutters camps and gather 10 wood. That's our current order, that's what we need to do. So you need to fulfill orders to fill this little bar here, your reputation. And the longer you don't fulfill those orders, the more of this bar, the Queen's impatience, will fill up. If this reaches the end, it is mission over. Okay, now we need to assign workers to this. Now, there are several types of workers, several different species within the game. And they all come with their own unique bonuses and abilities. So for the woodcutters hut, for instance, the best ones are the beaver folk. So we're going to put 2 in there. And we're going to build a second woodcutter's hut. And we're going to build it here. We're going to extend our path. Now, as you'll see throughout the world, as you uncover it, you will gain access to new resources, such as this flax field here, broccoli patch here, and clay. So our second woodcutter's hut is open, so we're going to put this beaver person in there. And now we have to wait. So I'm just going to speed this up while we gather the wood we need. And there we go, that is our first order has been completed. As that, we gain 1 reputation. Okay, so our next order, we have to discover 2 glaives. and as a reward for that, we'll get access to more beavers. Now, thanks to that mission, we did just gain access to 2 more beavers. Sorry, not 2, 3 more beavers, so we can fill up our wood camps now. Now, the glades are these patches of fog, and you'll have to cut through the forest to gain access to them. Now, for these small ones like this, the chances of running into danger is minimal. You're most likely just going to get a few extra resources for your town. However, there are much bigger ones like this one. This is called a dangerous glade. It contains a threat that you'll have to deal with. And while you're dealing with that threat, you will gain access to a debuff for your town. Now, we did just gain access to a new blueprint. Shelter, which is housing. Now, this can accommodate any villager, but it won't satisfy the need for species-specific housing. So this is your bog standard basic house. It'll house up to 3 residents. As you progress, you'll actually get access to even more houses, which are a bit more specific in terms of who they're designed for. There we go. Now we've chopped these trees down, we've gained access to this glaive, which has root deposits. And we should soon be in this one as well. I'm going to extend that board out. This is how I like to build my towns. Basically, I always try and keep this the central point and build outwards from it. Oh. And we have completed our second order. So we've up 2 glades and we've had 5 beavers assigned as woodcuts. We actually put all 6 of them. And as a reward, we will get 3 humans and 30 meat. And 1 reputation point. Okay, so our next objective, we need a small forager's hut, and we need to gather some broccoli. So we'll go to our blueprints, and there we are, small forager's camp. So you'll see as I'm placing the building, there's this ring around it. That is its area of effect, its gathering area, so to speak. Now, one thing to note as well is, as long as your people aren't assigned jobs or working, they will be building. So you always want to keep some population free. And then we'll mark those trees for harvesting. Okay, so now that this is free, so this is a gathering hut, which means gathering plant-based food. Our best option for this would be humans. See by this little symbol here, they would be the most efficient in this building. So we'll put 2 humans in there. We've built just enough houses, we've actually got no homeless. That makes me feel good. I am going to delete that road. Because I know we're going to get some more people working shortly. I'm just going to move this to here. And that's one of a good thing as well. You can actually just pick up and move these camps. And I've just realised I've not had my timer going here. So I'm not sure how long we've been playing. It's okay. Ah, see, now we have some new people coming in. So we can take 1 beaver and 1 human and get 20 grain. Or we could take 1 human, 2 beavers, we'll get 5 vegetables, 3 leather, and 3 stone. So this is quite an important. So you really need to weigh up what your needs are at that current time when you're doing this. Is it the population you need? Is it the resource you need? And this can affect what you're going for next and how you need to progress your game. So I know we don't have any beavers free at the minute, but that 20 grain would be very handy. Even though we can't actually use it at the minute, so we will go with this one. Now we have it just right. There we go. Just got to give that a minute to tick over. There we go. That's our delivery done. Okay, so next we need to look into a stonecutter's camp and we need to get some clay. And as this is the tutorial, it's just going to give us straight away the stonecutter's camp. I wonder, can I get all these deposits? I can. That works for us then. We'll leave the path for now. What I am going to do, I'm going to auto and shot through here and discover this glade. So now we have access to our stonecutter's camp. Now then, as you can see, none of our people here, humans, beavers, or the lizard folk, are really suitable to do this job. But seeing as we have 5 humans, I will stick 2 of them in here. So what could happen in the future is you may get access to a species that will be much more suited to be in this building. So I'm just going to speed up time a bit here. Oh, never mind. We've actually already done our mission. So we will deliver that. So next up will be the harvester's camp, which will gather the plant fibre. So we have a bit down there and a lot up here. So I'm going to stick that right there. Then we're in immediate vicinity of our flax fields. But by covering this as well, just keep in mind you do have a 25% chance to get clay and a 20% chance to get insects. Insects are a nice little source of food. Yet again, I am going to put humans in this building, just because they what they add the most of. Now the lizard men are really good when it comes to working with fire, so whenever applicable you really want to have a fire guy, lizard man inside your hearth here. And as you can see, we can actually upgrade our hearth if we place some decorations around. They've got to be comfort decorations, keep in mind. But what I'll do, I'm just going to build a fence there. And now we have a new glade. So you notice the greyed out trees here. Just finish that order. Okay, so now we're going to get into our production chains. So this now wants us to produce planks, bricks, and fabric. So we'll pick up our crude roots workstation here. Yeah, we'll put it right here. This is next to our large storehouse then. But as I was saying, if you notice here with the grey trees, that means those trees are actually out of range of our woodcutters. So in order to fix that, we would need to move it closer. Like that. And now he'll have unfiltered access. So they'll slowly start to chop away until we get access to this larger glade here. There we go. So I'm going to place one beaver and one lizard man in this building. And they will produce everything in here. So as you can see, they're now doing planks, they're doing fabric, and they're doing bricks using our clay, our plant fibre, and our wood. Now I will point out as well, for each of these, usually you do have a secondary way to do it, a secondary recipe. So we're using plant fibre in a minute, but we could always use leather, or we could use reeds. Same here, we can use clay, or we can use stone to produce our bricks. And the same here for the pipes, so we can use crystallized dew or copper bars. And you'll find that happens a lot. It's quite a recurring theme during production. Oh, and now we get to choose our cornerstones. No one can weather a storm alone. The Queen offers you a cornerstone that will lay the foundation for your town's prosperity. Choose wisely, as you won't be able to change it. So we can take carpenter's tools. Building materials are the foundation of every settlement. Production is 50% quicker in the buildings. Crude workstation. Or we can take exploration contract. The Royal Academy wants a detailed map of the region and will supply anyone willing to help. Gain 20 reeds and 20 clay for each discovered glade. Now, personally, I think the production one will actually be more beneficial to us here, so that is what I'm going to go for. And so now that'll just really speed up our production. So hopefully this will be done shortly. And you'll notice now that our hearth has actually changed. It's now got that golden tint to it. That's because we have unlocked the second level. We are now at level 1 encampment. This is as far as we can take it at this moment in time. So we'll just speed up time a bit here. Go to ×2. Excuse me, I'm just having a quick gander round. Okay, we'll go ×3 while we're just waiting for this to take over. There's our bricks done. Oh, new population. Okay. So I think I'm going to take this one. We'll get 1 human, 1 lizard man, but we also get 10 rouge, which is a nice easy food source, as well as 6 stone. So we get 1 less person, but we do get more in resources. And we're not using stone at the minute, so this will be more beneficial to us. There we go, that's our order completed. So we'll deliver that one. And last but not least, so we need to discover a dangerous glaive. Change scrolls to fabric in the ancient shrine. Develop 1 ancient tablet. Okay. So my guess here would be that all of that is related. You see now, we get access to specialized houses here. So we can go with the beaver house. House our beaver population better and give them a boost in happiness. We can go for our human house. Same thing. Or we can go for the lizard house. So, our humans are at a 20 happiness, beavers are at a 15, lizards are only at an 11. So, even though we only have 4 of them. So I think what I'll do, yeah, I think we'll go for the lizards. Just because they need the population. A housing boost. And there we go. See, already we've seen an improvement here in our standing for the lizards. Ooh. Right, so this is a herbalist camp. Now we can actually salvage this, or we can rebuild it. We will need to assign somebody to do it, but what we'll do if we give 1 of each person. So it'll need wood and parts to rebuild, but it will give us a herbalist camp. So I think we'll do that. This harvester's camp has now actually run out of materials, so we're going to move it down here. And now we have access to these berries and these shrooms with our humans. All thanks to this herbalist camp. Now then, it's time to do something dangerous. And we are going to move into our dangerous glaive. Here. I'm also going to move this guy forward, and we're going to access these 2 glades. Oh. Let's see, what do we want? Play routes for 2. We'll take this one. We'll get 5 roots and we'll get 3 plant fiber. And that's just because we can't actually make any use of grain at the minute. So there's no point stockpiling that. And now we get to choose, do we want a fiber delivery line or an egg delivery line? Eggs will be in constant food source every 15 minutes, which could be very handy, but I think we're doing really well on food at the minute. And we have more food coming in now thanks to our mushrooms. Fiber, we are limited in the fiber we have access to, but we do have more down here. But we're only using fiber for cloth, so we will take the eggs a minute. Food can be a big problem in this game very quickly. It's amazing how fast you'll be able to run out. And you see there we've passed our first pip of impatience. So we just got to notice there, follow your orders. These guys are chopping into our glades here. And there we have it. We've now got access to this glade. So we need to change that. Yes, we need planks. We're going to assign some workers here. And we're going to investigate. Now this is the curse I was telling you about. Disturbing the ruins of a great civilization can have grave consequences. And it kills 3 random villagers. That's going to happen in 4 minutes. And 40 seconds. So yeah, we need to get this done before this timer goes down and activates this threat. And there we go. And that is our order done. Oh, I think it actually did kill a couple of the villagers as well there. Oh, that was painful. Yeah, we lost 2 humans. So, our orders are ready to complete. We'll just hand that in. And that is the very first mission done. Just a small little tutorial entrance mission. And now we have unlocked the buildings below. So once a bit point of here is the warehouse, trading post and the farm field. We didn't get to see that. So we got some food stockpiles. So that is the core gameplay loop of Against the Storm. But I think that'll be a good point to end it here. So that's what we're going to do. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining me today. If you enjoyed the video, please do like and subscribe. And until then, I'll catch you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.